Testing, testing. If you can hear this, you can hear me. Welcome. Surprise live stream. Just streaming it instead of recording it and uploading it. We're doing a list today. We are going to check out the least played tanks in Blitz. We're not going to look at the new check things. We are going to look at the tanks that just aren't played very much. And there are some interesting correlations on that stat. As usual, I've used Blitz Stars Compare, and I've looked at the number of players over the last 3 months, 90 days. Today I've started in tier 5, because going lower than that is, yeah, nothing is played much. So, tier 5, we're looking at the top 3, which is actually the bottom 3. Going for a tank destroyer from the UK, and it's the AT2. Oh, I should say, I'm only looking at Tech 3 tanks. Not checking out gold tanks, because they aren't readily available to everyone, so just comparing the Tech 3 tanks. And I should also say that some of the idea about this is like, look what tanks need something, because no one is playing them. And yeah, the AT2, I'm told it's a good enough tank. It didn't feature on my lowest win rate list, anywhere near the bottom. It's not played. It's probably just because it's boring as... I don't even know what to compare it to. So that's the second runner-up. The runner-up in tier 5 is... it's the Churchill 1. Let's just reference my sheet here. It was also the lowest winning tank in tier 5. So, lowest winning, least played. Coincidence? You tell me. Obviously not. But there is actually one tank that is played even less. For that we are going to Japan, to the Chinu. This is the least played, and it also featured, it was this third from the bottom on win rate. This tank has horrible win rate, and it has very few players. We're gonna take it for a spin. Why not? While we are live, anyway, I'm gonna open a box and boosters. Pew. Let's fly. We're low tier. Nothing unusual there. 8 battles out of 10. I estimate. Yeah, come on. Oh, look at the Skoda. I should be doing a number on the Skoda, I drive a Skoda daily. Skoda Octavia is my ride. I know that this tank is not doing well, but I just can't bring myself to hit it because it's doing what I'm asking of it. It's always doing what I'm asking of it. You just don't have, to keep your expectations reasonable. Oh, no, too late. Yeah, I was too late. It's not fast. It's not slow. This tank is so much like a Panzer IV. If it wanted to, it could have been a Panzer IV. Oh, look, it has no pen. It has no position. Whee! I can't bring myself to hit it. I know it has the third lowest win rate and it has the least number of players. I guess there's just not enough Japanese people playing on the EU server. I think it's the EU server. Maybe it's maybe it's global stats even. Check, yeah. So I've said I'm 82% in it. But also I have very few battles, so I'm kind of matching the stats on that one at least. Tier 6. Where do we go? The second runner-up. Third least played. It's the Churchill 7. Which also is found third lowest win rate of the tier. So, yeah. People don't play it because it doesn't carry very well, I guess. It's correlating perfectly. Runner-up for tier 6. We're having to go to France. It's the V39. The tank destroyer. Not very much played at all, and it's also the least winning tank of tier 6. Also, there's of course the chicken and the egg. Is it being played so poorly because people don't play it much, so they don't get any practice? No, I don't really think so. It's not that unique. So, yeah. Lowest winning and also runner-up to least played of tier 6. But there's no competing. The winner of tier 6, and I'm gonna have to check now. Are these stats, are they global or are they per server? I think they are global, possibly. Maybe it's just registered players, but I think they are global. If I say that the tank that's least played in tier 6, it has a total of 63 players over 90 days. 63 players. That's nothing. One of them is me because mine had a birthday. So this tank is like, there's no other tank in game that's on double digits. They're all at least 200, 300. This one is 60. 60-ish, 63. Oh, and I see I made a mistake. Because this one is blue. I have forgotten this is blue. Okay. This is embarrassing. We're gonna have to... Oops. We're gonna have to research this live. Um, Compare tanks. Tier 6 isn't the most populated, so it should be fast. Let's see. Tier 6, all the tank destroyers. Lowest, let's see here. That's a premium, that's a premium, that's a premium. Like most tanks have thousands of blaze. Oh, I think I know which one it will be, but we have to check it. We have to be careful about this. No mistakes. No, I'm kidding. I'm liable to make mistakes. A lot of these tanks have turned blue for some reason. Oh, this one out, this one out. That and that and that. That's the heavies, and then we add the mediums to the mix. Remove the ox, the anniversario. We remove the M, the Schmalturm, the Saunders, the Stridswagen, Wi-Fi, Berlin, the Jumbo, the Fury, the Rudolph, the Victory, and the Losa. Wow. And we remove a few of these. There's a max anyone that's about, yeah. Okay. Away, away, away. And then we add the light tanks and yeah. Okay. Okay. Corrected list. The least played is then the V39, the ARL V39. Lowest winning, least played of its tier. And the runner-up was, of course, then the Churchill 7. And in third place is the WZ131G FT. And if that's blue, I'm gonna get annoyed. GFT, that's the second runner-up. Not many people play this. It doesn't have that much to offer, I think. But yeah, we're gonna try the French one again. Last time we were looking for a place to experience some drowning. Not because we have some sort of fetish, but just to demonstrate, to prove a point about the air intake of French tanks. So Slackbladder 666. That's not Captain Slackbladder. Oh, another map without water. Oh, please team, please mediums, don't come down here, don't come down here. I'm coming. No. They are useless. Oh god. And look at the icebreaker there. If I could just instantly ban every single medium player who just wants to hide behind the heavies, I would. I would ban them from game. If that's your biggest ambition, you get a tank with poor armor and good mobility, and all you want to do is sit and not use your mobility at all. Okay. And as always on Himmelsdorf. Oh, my gunner is dead. That explains a lot. And Viii. That's a quick and easy. Which allows us to move up to tier 7. And in tier 7, let's hope I have no blue tanks here. No, I don't think so. Second runner-up, we're going back to France, and we're finding another tank from the low win rate list. This is actually the lowest winning tank, but it's only third least played. Which means that some people would rather play the least winning tank of tier 7 than the next two on the list. And here we're starting a theme. I'm gonna have to ask you to pay careful attention to the runner-up of tier 7, which is T20. And this poor thing hasn't been. It was like at launch when this game was brand new. This was the worst medium of tier 7. It has no armor. It's like not faster than others. It has extremely low DPM, and while all the other tanks have been buffed or were very good at the start, this one has gotten no love. It's been forgotten. T20. The gun, it used to be its only strong point that it has. It had very bad DPM, but it had decent alpha, and it had awesome penetration on its premium rounds. It still has, but now the premium rounds are doing less damage, so it has less damage on its premium rounds, and with already being like by far the lowest DPM, it can't afford to lose it, so it's become worse. Literally become worse since it was the worst. Everything else got buffed and this one got nerfed. I understand fully that this is underperforming because it's a very hard tank to. It can sing in a few special situations, but like on medium long range. Yeah, and the gun is also an American troll gun that hits some battles and not other battles. But the least played, the least loved of all the tanks, and I'm hoping this is not blue because I'm gonna get upset. It's not blue, it's this one. And it's a shame, I kind of like it. I like the T20 as well, but this one is a poor excuse. Like the gun here, it has a decent alpha, that's what we could say for it. Pen is nothing special. It's inaccurate. It has better DPM than the T20. 8 degrees depression. It has it's like nothing. It's very boring tank. But let's see what we can do with it. Ooh, high tier. That's a special one. Other team has more mediums. No, it doesn't. It's the same. Oh, LTDB and Dracula. Like 2 chances of someone YOLOing and dying. And leaving us short-handed. Oh yeah. Here they come. Crawling out the woodwork. Oh yeah, they're both YOLOing. I see. I see. Ooh. Yeah, where did that one go?
Der ging nicht durch.
It's not going through. Talking about the pen of this tank. So if we angle it just right, we can actually get a bounce. Whatever you do, bring enough ammo. You have a front plate that can theoretically at least bounce something. Like in theory. I feel like my team is... Shit, there's the smasher. Of course the red team had a smasher. That's a big flex, having a smasher. It's like... second biggest flex in Blitz. So yeah, this tank is not the least winning tank of tier 7 by far, but it's the least played. It's... I kind of like it. I like the T20 as well, but the T20 is such an underperformer. But this one is... it's better. And we managed to pull our own weight, even when no one else did. So, tier 8. And notice that last tier we had the T20, and we are following this here with the second runner-up. It's the Pershing. No, I love the Pershing. It's like of all the tech tree mediums of tier or tier 8, like the medium. Yeah, the Pershing. All the medium tech trees tanks tier 8. The Pershing is it's the best one, I think. Yeah, just the best one. But I don't know why don't many people play it. I know some don't like it, and also you have to grind through the T20 to get to it, so maybe it's not very attractive for that reason. I don't know. Yeah, I like it. It's being played much. The runner-up for tier 8. We're gonna stay in America. Second least played tank in tier 8, it's of course a T28, because this one it's a pig. There's like no two ways about it. The gun can be good, but because it's one of those weird American guns, it's some battles it will miss all its shots, no matter what you do. Some battles it will hit all its shots. It's a very moody and temperamental gun, and the tank itself is... it's nothing. It's a struggle, and it's not being played much. I should also mention that like 4th or 5th in tier 7 was the T2580, which I love, but it's also, that's the one preceding this one. It's also been played very little. Runner-up for tier 8 was T28, and the least played tank, I'm asking you again here to stay on the theme, because the least played on tier 7 was the VK3002D, and the tank following it is the Indian. Poor Indian tank. Which was also third least winning tank of tier 8. So there's a correlation. We are gonna fire it up here. Looks like it's ready to go. Alexia Rue. Jack Zack. I don't know any of these people. Okay, back to low tier. Very low tier. It's only me and one other guy. We are the two low tierers. This tank isn't too bad for... God, look at my team. Help, help, you idiots. They're all like that.
Wir haben sie voll erwischt. Volltreffer!
And look, there's... Okay. Gun is acting like an American gun for some reason.
Noch so einer und die sind fertig.
Oh my god! There's someone in that fucking bush! Or was it him?
Wieder ein Abschuss für uns.
God.
Den haben wir fertig gemacht.
Holy shit, it's a T-95. He can kill me just by backing up into me.
Noch so einer und die sind fertig. Kritischer Treffer. Kette wurde getroffen. Fahrzeug zerstört.
And we are left with the waffle. The running waffle. Look, we have 2 kills. We're the only one with kills to our name. That's good. We're gonna have to wait for them to finish off this guy. One of the best tanks in game. The waffle. Waffle. That was the second highest damage of tier 9 actually. Yep. Yeah. This tank is lacking. So, tier 9. Second runner-up. the WZ111GFT. Yeah. Who can blame it? It's just a big and slow Soviet titty. It's like an ISU, just slower. ISU 152, just slower. That's all it is. It has some armor. That's absolutely the only thing the armor does is slow it down. Runner-up for Tier 9, least played, T95. You follow the theme, T28, followed by T95, which is, for all historical reasons, the same tank. But in Blitz, completely different tanks. And if you remember the theme we had the last two, the T20, the Pershing, the M46. Least played tank in Tier 9. Can you believe it? I love this tank. It's versatile and it has 3,000 damages per minute. It's a great little tank. It's phenomenal. XXX Mikael. Oh yeah, we got a player on the team. Okay. Yeah, good. Yes, I want to go there. I have the decam. I have the turret. I have the gun depression. I have everything I ever wanted to go to that particular spot on the map. I even have an engine booster. And I have no desire to be shot in the side from over there, so I got to be careful. Got to plan it out carefully. Oh. I'm not surprised that I managed to hit him. I'm very surprised that he managed to hit and damage me. Yeah, we're all here with you. Relax.
Enemy is hit. We didn't even scratch
You have the gun mount left?
We just stinged them. That's gotta hurt. Enemy is hit.
This tank snapshots. It's an American. It's truly an American medium. I thought I was reloaded. That's what it was. And also, it's quite a fat tank. Oops. Bye. Oh, I'm alive. What the hell?
That one didn't go
Yeah,
through.
that was a dismantling. I kind of gave away all my hit points to that IS, but it was so funny to just sit.
Straight through the
Ooh,
armor.
ammo rack damage.
We got him. They're hit.
DPM! It's the DPM machine! This is such a good medium tank. How come this is the least played tank of Tier 9? It's so good! This is so unfair. This tank shouldn't be on this list. And it is. It's on the top of it. It's a lovely little tank. Completely underrated. Oh, God. The injustice. I've been praised. Yeah, I should be. I've just carried in the lowest... Yeah. least played tank in tier 9. I should be praised. Okay. Tier 10. Tanks that don't get any love. Second runner-up. It's the 2663. And I get it. It's a fucking annoying tank to play. Who wants to play this? Well, not me. The runner-up, tier 10, and it's a theme. It's a theme going through from tier 7 up and ending at the pattern. This great little tank. It's like the M46. M48 is like just an up-tiered version. Such a good tank, but the lowest number of players we find in tier 10. We're gonna go over. Remember tier 9 Chinese tank destroyer, tier 10 Chinese tank destroyer. It has the derpy gun. Look at the damage per minute. It's the same as the tier 9 medium we just played. Look at it. And it's an inaccurate gun. Aim time 5 seconds. Hell yeah. And it doesn't even have gun depression. It's a pig, it's useless. We're gonna run it. We're gonna run it anyway. And hubs, pups. Oh, I'm gonna camp this one. I'm gonna camp it. Because when I want to relax, there's nothing better than just getting in a tank destroyer and sitting back and relax. Or is it? Wait a second. See. Oh my god. Hey, look at this Vickers person. Have you seen anything more useless today? Oh no! We got no DPM. We got no DPM. There's no DPM to be had. There's no DPM. Oops. Boo. Boo. Don't shoot at my team. Did you just shoot at my... Okay. See that everyone on me and then they died. I don't have the depression to run this ridge anymore. Sorry. It's just how it is. See? I'm saying that the armor on this thing, it's just weight. It's weighing us down. It's doing absolutely fuck all except weighing us down. God. someone just shoot us from way over there? Even in a tier 10 battle, I'd take the ISU 152 over this pig any day. As soon as there's an uphill, there's full stop. And look, there's the good one, the Object 268. That's one of the absolutely best tanks of tier 10. It's amazing. Here I am. Stealing the kill. What a tank, what a tank, what a tank, what a useless tank. Oof. Let's claim some diplomas here. And still 3 days left. Getting mail. You have mail. You have an avatar. I hate these red dots. Okay, so where are we? I think we need to do a quick comparison. Which of these is the least played tank of Blitz in total? So, we're gonna start, because I didn't write down the numbers for all of these tanks. We're putting in, oh, this is gonna be like the Hall of Shame, this one. We're adding tier 9 medium. God, okay, I should be sharing this screen. Give me a second here. This is gonna be the big Hall of Shame. Stream 2 window capture, not that one, not that one, but that one. Okay, what? No. That one. That one. There we go. Oh shit, it's okay. That's bigger than I expected, but okay. I'll try to get the advertisement outside it. And we're doing like this and transition. And now it looks like you can see I've gotten the 2 first tanks of the Hall of Shame. Tier 8 Indian. Tier 7 it's the VK. Tier 6 it's the ARL 39. And tier 5 it's the Chinu. G2. Oops, 5. I said 5. The Chinu guy, just the regular Chinu. And we're scrolling down to players. And you see the top tanks, they are played a lot, even though they are far below. Like the top tanks have 15-20,000 players, and we're finding, yeah, the Chinu followed by the VK3002 Daimler, and then the ARL. Chinu, there could be tanks in lower tiers that are less played, but what is it Johnny Cash is singing? Well, I do know that. I do know that I've fought. Let's see. Oh, I fought harder men, but I really can't remember when. Yeah, I think that's it. So, yeah, that's it for today. That's the list. We're topping it off with the Chinese, and no, we're not quite finished. We're gonna have to say a word or two about these tanks. That if anyone from Wargaming should hear or see any of this, which is highly unlikely, given that my videos get approximately 5 views. It's if one of you is the CEO of Wargaming, know that these tanks, they need something. They need help. They need help. Like the really boring tanks, like make them at least better, so people will play them. And the tanks that are just bad, just make them better too. That's the best advice I have. So, thanks for watching, and we're gonna leave this video up on the channel. So, bye.